We are doing a live today on synthetic.
Yes, we are.
Or normally it's normally like a new collection that we're usually talking to you guys about, but we want to talk to you about some like tried and trues today. So my name is Emily Buckwalter. I'm one of the education managers here at John Renault, and with me today is the lovely Sabrina.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm one of the educators here at John Renault. So happy to be here with you guys.
Definitely. And this is Sabrina's first live with us.
My first live.
And we were talking about it, and I was like, it's going to be really fun, I promise. So be sure to give lots of love. Have her feel comfortable. These moments are always really special to us because it's an opportunity to connect and answer any questions that you guys have.
Exactly. And we love this opportunity, like you said, to connect. So let us know in the comments, where are you guys tuning in from?
Yes.
And how cold or warm is it? Because it's very cold here.
It is. You know, this is like the coldest winter I think we've had in Southern California. And I say that, but then I think it was probably even colder last year, but we're always talking about that.
Yeah. We're always going to complain if it's too cold here.
It's too cold or too hot.
Sorry, yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm on the phone with a friend last night who was in Arkansas of all places, and she was saying how there was a hailstorm coming. And I was like, well, you know, it's just a little windy.
Not so bad. Not so bad here.
So today we're going to talk to you all about traditional synthetic fiber. But we also want to start with one that isn't traditional synthetic. It's actually part of our HD collection. So it's heat resistant synthetic fiber. But we just wanted to spend a little moments of going through some of these really popular styles with you, some of our best sellers, and again, answer any questions that you may have when it comes to these really popular looks.
Totally. This is your time. So first one is Ignite. Very, very popular. This is in color 24BT18, and we have names for all of our colors now.
Yes.
So this is the Eclair.
Nice. So let me pull her up. Let me know, can you guys see her on Facebook okay? And then up here on Instagram, are you guys able to see? All right. Be sure to comment so that we know that everything's going well and that you guys are not having any issues with connection on your side. All right. Normally I put these on. Why not? Right?
Why not?
I'll go ahead and put some on.
Why not?
So before I do, I'm actually wearing Kristen right now in Toffee Truffle.
And for those of you who maybe guessed on our Instagram question story, I am wearing Elle in Midnight.
It's beautiful.
I love it.
So I'm going to go ahead and put this Ignite on real quick. Now, Ignite's a little bit different because she's not a traditional synthetic. She is part of our heat resistant synthetic. I'm going to go ahead and put her on.
So cute.
Thank you. What I don't have is a mirror right now.
Let me go get you one.
Oh, look at that.
Ta-da.
Brilliant. It's like magic. They just appear. Okay, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and put her on. Oh, I love this style. Ignite is just so sassy.
It's so sassy.
I love it. And what's great about a style like this is because she is that heat resistant synthetic fiber, you can actually go ahead and you can curl her. Yep. You can really smooth her out. There's a lot that you can do with this. But if you don't want to deal with all that extra maintenance, there are some other styles we're going to show you today that give you that fresh look without any extra work. But Ignite's really fun. She's very, very popular just because there's so much that you can do with her. I keep playing with her because she's so soft.
I know.
But let's talk a little bit about her cap design. So the cap with Ignite is going to be your lace front open cap. So I'll go ahead and turn her inside out so you guys can see exactly what that looks like. So let's go ahead and show Facebook and YouTube real quick. So as you can see here, she has this lace front and an open cap, which is going to give you more ventilation. So you're still going to get that really natural looking front hairline, but the difference is you're going to get a little bit more breathability, but still a lot of volume. So there's a lot that you can style with her still.
Exactly.
So that is Ignite. Now let's talk about Ignite's, let's call her sister.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think we could call it her sister. Oh, let me get up. Let me turn around here.
All right.
Very similar, but not.
Right? So this is Alicia, and Alicia is going to be 100% hand-tied. So she has a lace front, a single monofilament top, and a 100% hand-tied cap. She even has that beautiful stretch in the back here. I want to point something out about her cap design real quick. You may notice right here there's a little bit of stitching. Now, while everything is hand tied, we do have some strategically placed stitches on the side to really help direct the hair. So in some of your hand tied caps, you will see that feature. But I want to go ahead and put her on for you so you can see very similar in her style and cut. I love a hand tied cap. It is so comfortable. We call it your hug for your head.
I was going to say snug, nice and snug.
It is. I talk about like a hand tied cap is my favorite pair of like leggings. We all know, like, love a good pair of leggings every now and then. I'm wearing a pair today. So I'll go ahead and kind of style her a little bit so you guys can see. Very similar where it has that kind of like chic bob, really beautiful tapered nape in this area too. But being traditional synthetic, she's good to go.
Yeah.
You really don't have to do anything with her. We're going to talk about some curly styles in a little bit, so you guys will learn more about the benefit of that. But if you're looking for that really chic bob, but you want a hand-tied cap, Anisha is a great option and one of our top sellers.
Yeah. I'd say similar styles, different caps.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're like sisters.
Sisters that love each other.
Yes. Okay. All right. Next, let's talk about Kailyn, which is totally different, one of these curly styles, but we have so many different cap designs when it comes to traditional synthetic fiber. We wanted to kind of pull a couple different ones.
Highlight them all.
Yeah.
Highlight as many as we can.
Exactly. So this next one is Kailyn, and I'll give you, we'll switch.
All right, let's switch.
I'll show you guys the cap real quick. So Kailyn is part of our Nouveau collection. These are designed for someone who's still looking for a really modern style, but maybe they don't want quite the investment, but they still want something that's going to be comfortable and look really nice. So Kailyn is going to be that open cap design again. She does not have a lace front, but she does have that really beautiful kind of wave to her that makes her look really pretty and natural. So I'll go ahead and put her on. And I want to show the difference between something that has a lace front and something that doesn't. Let me smooth her out a little bit.
I was about to say, if we could talk a little bit on, like what's the difference in styling and how it looks.
Well, I'm not trying to style it right now with my fingers. That's another thing about synthetic, really nice. You can just kind of like move it around a little bit. So with a style like this, because you're not going to have that lace front, I have a couple recommendations, or we have a couple recommendations. One of them is you just want to make sure you don't have too harsh of an edge. So just kind of like pulling that hair forward a little bit, like you see me doing on screen, kind of softens it up a little bit. But again, really comfortable, still a modern style in modern. Something like Kailyn that is just overall really beautiful.
I love it.
This particular wig has a very special place in our hearts. We actually named her after one of our education ambassadors who passed away. So really, really love this style for multiple reasons, but just this really natural wave that you get from it. I wish I could blow out my hair and have it look like this, but there's no way it would stay.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a look that you try to get on your natural hair.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stay.
Ever.
But with
so if I wear Kailyn, then I'm going to get that look. And the reason it stays is because with your traditional synthetic fiber, the curl is actually baked in. Exactly. So it's not going to change. It's going to still have this look as you wash it and you air dry it. Really low maintenance, but still a lot of fun. Exactly. So we wanted to highlight something from the Nouveau collection just because it is an option. And these are still really like trendy, beautiful styles.
Yep.
All right, let's make a switch and talk about another open cap, which is our Jazz. And Jazz has been around for a while now.
Sorry, Switch, I'm hitting you with my chair.
It's all good.
Sorry about that.
I know. Like, we'll just get civils without that.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
All right, so Jazz, sorry. Got all excited to put it on. Okay, so Jazz has the same cap design that you saw in the previous one. So it does have that open cap. You're going to get ventilation through the crown area, a lot of volume to her as well. Yeah, this is a really fun extra layered style. I'm going to go ahead and put her on for you. Cute. Now, with a style like this, I definitely would use some like piece out contour fiber creme and really create a very like pieced out, because of the name, pieced out look to her and add a lot of like style and texture to her. But just, this is such a fun style. It's like tell you what, it's edgy pixie. What?
Yeah, it's kind of giving me like summertime, because I told you guys it's so cold here right now. So like I'm seeing you in this and I'm instantly like, time to go to the beach.
Right?
Time to go to the beach.
Like get me my big hat and sunglasses and I'm good to go.
Well, and you talked about the open cap giving you ventilation. So in the summertime,
when it's hot,
it's perfect.
Having that ventilation is so incredibly important.
Exactly.
Yeah. But this is a really fun style. Again, because it does have like a lot of fun layers to it. There's a lot that you can do. You can even like, you know, smooth it out a little bit. You kind of see me playing with it.
Yeah.
Just to kind of create a little bit more of a piece look just with my fingers.
That's
not even using any product yet right now. But because these styles are so simple.
Yeah.
We kind of like call them the like shake and goes.
Exactly.
Take them out of the box. Fluff, fluff, fluff. And you're good to go.
Exactly.
So really fun.
I love it.
Okay, we have 2 more styles to show you today.
Yep.
So the next one is going to be Julianne Light. Now, everyone loves Julianne. She's a very popular style. I shouldn't say everyone. You may not, but maybe you will.
Yeah. After this.
Yeah, after this. But Julianne Light is in one of our Smart Lace Light styles. I'll go ahead and put her on. I'm going to put her on first and then, oh, so comfortable.
I love it.
It's so comfortable. Let me get the hair out of my face real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and come a little bit closer. So I want you guys to really see this. So with some of the other styles, my own hair is underneath. Sorry, guys. There we go. With some of the other styles, you'll notice that the ear tabs are a little bit higher. But when it comes to your Smart Lace Light, I can actually pull the hair really far off from my face. You'll see us use this style when it comes to a lot of updos.
Yeah.
When we're looking to kind of create a more athletic look or even just like a more elevated look. We'll use one of the light styles.
So that's really the difference. So when we're talking about like a Jazz or a Julianne Light, we're adding that light. So it's different than our Smart Lace collection.
It is.
Not to be confused with Smart Lace Light.
Right. And so Smart Lace Light, truly, you're going to have a lighter density.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little bit less hair, but it's going to give a more natural look as well, because what you'll notice is I have a lace front from one side all the way to the other. So we call it like the smile from ear to ear, because it does have that lace front. Now it's still our Smart Lace front. So it means that it's pre-cut, no adhesive required. Yep. You're good to go out of the box. Yeah. You don't have to do anything to it. If you want to, you can, but you don't need to. And then you can just rock it.
Yes.
Another couple of features, and I'll take her off. I don't want to, but I'll take her off. Another couple of features about this cap is that you'll notice the ear tabs are a little bit different. They have polyurethane on the ear tabs instead. So if you'd like to, you can use adhesive in this area as well as the lace front. And the back, there's a strip of silicone. This is really important because I mentioned being able to kind of like style her up, put her in a ponytail. Yep. Because of that design right there, it will prevent it from slipping. So if you ever have that issue where you feel like your wig is slipping a little bit, first rule, take your measurements. Yep. Second rule, because it could be that the wig is too small or too big. But the second thing is having a little bit of silicone in that nape area will also prevent it from slipping or sliding.
Exactly. And it's safe for those of you who have a little bit of bio hair there.
Yeah, it's not going to pull. That is a good point, because I think sometimes when people hear silicone, they go, oh, I have biological hair. I don't want it to rip.
Exactly.
But it is, I mean, I have bio hair. It's wrapped up right now, as you can see, but it definitely still stays secure without pulling.
Exactly.
All right, we have one more style to show you. I love this one.
My goodness.
I'm so excited.
I hope.
Alana. So this girl is so much fun. We had requests for so long to have a curly style like this.
Yes. Yes.
So I want to talk about her a little bit. I styled her because I wanted to feel like very 70s.
Yes.
A little bit. Like I just wanted to have like really big, beautiful hair.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's a little bit bigger.
Yeah. I had a little bit like envy of your bio hair, and I was like,
bio hair is curly. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, I might be biased because my bio hair is
it's curly, like
curly pattern. Yeah.
But it's just such a beautiful look, and it's such a nice length. One thing to keep in mind, because she is curlier, you do want to, handle her with care.
Exactly.
Make sure that you're using your wide tooth comb, that you're really taking the time to restyle those curls too, because if you're just
Super
brushing
important.
through her, it's definitely going to cause damage to the fiber. But what's nice is because she does have this lace front and a mono part here,
Yep.
you can get a natural part and just kind of pull her off your face if you'd like to, and just really have fun with this style. I know.
Again, I'm biased because that's my bio hair on your head right now.
I know we should switch.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those are the synthetic styles that we kind of wanted to spend a little bit more
Yeah.
time with you and talk to you about. Let's see if there's any questions. We got a couple people telling us where they're coming from. Oh, we've got someone from Philadelphia. Hello. I'm going to be traveling there later this year.
Yes, you will.
56 degrees. Ooh. I think actually that's comparable to what it might be here.
I was about to say, I think we're right neck and neck with you, Kathy.
Yeah. Let's see. So a couple questions. Permatease. Okay. So can we talk about Permatease?
Yes,
First and foremost.
Yes, you can.
What is Permatease?
Yeah.
Well, Permatease is created by the factory. So it's part of the production. Whenever you have a synthetic piece that has wefting, you have to hide the weft.
Have to.
But you also need to make sure that the hair is actually going to be able to move away from the weft. So I'm going to try to find an area on this style that has a good amount. So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, I don't know if you can see. I'm going to put it up. Can you guys see that okay? That's over here on Facebook and YouTube. I don't know if you guys can see that Permatease. Let me jump over to Instagram real quick, see if you guys can see it right there. It's that section, kind of. Okay. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably have only ever purchased hand-tied wigs in your entire life. So when it comes to Permatease, it actually has a couple benefits. So first, let's talk about how it's made. When the weft is created, they actually take almost like a hot comb, and they go ahead and, by hand, tease that hair to give it lift. What the lift does is prevents that longer hair, even that shorter hair, from just laying flat.
Yeah.
If you've seen a wig that's been in a box too long, how it kind of just has that like, meh, it prevents it from doing that. So it's actually going to lift the hair off that weft. So you're actually going to get movement within the style. And also, as I said, it hides the wefting. So it creates a more natural look. Now, obviously, not everyone's a huge fan of it. We try to do just the bare minimum to hide the base material, give you the lift, which is the purpose, without it just looking like too thick or too dense. But there are a couple things you can do. So I recommend first and foremost, find yourself a professional that you love, that you can trust, that you can work with, who can perform servicing, and then go ahead and have them remove some of that Permatease for you with steaming. If you are an expert and you've been wearing wigs for a while and you understand the benefits of steam, but also some of the cautionary tales, then you can go ahead and reduce it by just hitting it with a steamer a little bit to kind of soften it. Keep in mind, once you steam any synthetic fiber, it stays that way. So there's no coming back from it. So be very mindful if you're trying to steam a curly wig and you want it to be curly again. It's very, very difficult to get that pattern back.
Yeah. Start small and work your way up.
Exactly. So that's a little bit about Permatease. Another great question. We just talked about curl, but how do I preserve my curl?
That's a great question. And you have the perfect piece.
I know, I'm wearing it.
Talk
like
about
how
do we preserve this?
Let's talk about it. The best way to preserve your curl is to handle it with care. I think that's first and foremost. Don't be taking brushes and tools that are not designed for the fiber and yanking through it. You're going to cause friction frizz. You're going to cause the hair to kind of stretch out, which is going to loosen the curl, and not in a good way. Also, when it comes to washing it, take your time. And then when you get your piece, if you get it in the box, there's typically a fishnet type of material in there protecting it. After you've washed your piece every 6 to 8 wears with the right cleansing shampoo, and you've gone ahead and brushed through it and you've used your conditioner and you have it set on your wig stand to dry, take that netting, wrap it around, and kind of hug those curls. Use it to sort of like hug and lift so that the gravity isn't pulling or weighing down those curls, causing them to stretch out. That's what I would recommend. Yeah. Does that make sense? Okay. I think we even have some videos on our YouTube that talk about it. So check out our YouTube. We may even have something in our reels. If we don't, I'm kind of looking over at social media. We may eventually, so that we can go ahead and add something about how to keep your curls nice and fresh. Let's see what other questions we've had come through. Let's see. Does Alana come in
Oh.
human hair?
Great question.
Alana is only available in traditional synthetic. That's why she has these beautiful curls. However, if you would like something curly like this, please seek your alternative hair professional. They have magic, right? They have their
Yeah,
tools. They
exactly.
have
That's what they're there for.
their tricks. They can also place a custom order for you. Which will give you exactly what you desire. So be sure to talk to your account manager about placing your custom or account manager. I mean, yeah, if you're a retailer, talk to your account manager.
Talk to your account manager.
if you're one of our wonderful wearers, then please talk to your local retailer who can
Yes.
talk to you about a custom order.
Exactly.
Let me see. Oh, you wanted to see the inside of the cap. Okay, let me see. All right. So she is open cap, but she has a lace front and a single mono part. I sprayed her a little bit with our brand new root spray because I wanted a more dense parting on her.
It's fun.
So you can see that line right there of where I did it, but hopefully you guys can see. So she's all open in the back, so you're going to get a lot of breathability, but still that natural front and also that natural parting because of the lace front. Okay, I'll give you back to her.
Okay.
She's so pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and put my Kristen back on. Let's see. Synthetic toppers. We have a couple questions about toppers. I don't have any toppers here because we were really going to be focusing on our synthetic full systems or wigs. But what my recommendation is, if you're not quite sure which topper is right for you, go to our website.
Yeah.
We have blog posts where we talk a lot about finding the right topper when it comes to how to measure for a topper.
Super
so making
important.
sure you're going to get the right coverage for the base, but then also making sure that it matches your biological length too. We also have videos on our YouTube that go through that. And if you're not sure which topper is right for you, I'm going to say it every single time, find your hair friend. Find that alternative professional who can support you in your hair loss and can guide you and make sure they're helping you take care of your pieces as well. If you don't already have someone, go to our website. I say it all the time, but go to our website and we actually have a search at the top where you can find a retailer near you. Really recommend that so that you're finding someone who can support you. Toppers are amazing. They really, really are. But you want to make sure that you get the right one.
Exactly.
Not just for your look, but also for your area of hair loss.
Exactly. And you emphasize support.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So very, very important, like you said, to kind of get that support through there so you can find one that fits you the best.
Absolutely. Let's see what else we got. Oh, hello from Holland.
Hi.
Smart Lace Light. Other than Smart Lace Light, are there any low density wigs for smaller heads? Well, our Smart Lace Light collection is really designed for that lighter density. But if you do have a more petite average cap size, make sure you take your measurements. I'm going to refer to the YouTube again and also our blogs where we talk about how to get your right measurements. But anything that has a hand-tied cap is going to stretch up or down half a size. So that might be a great option for you as well. And hand ties are always going to appear a little bit lighter in density just because of the nature of it.
Exactly.
The wefting, although isn't really natural, it still lays very flat. I mean, this is all wefted except for the lace front. It's going to have a little bit more volume to it, whereas something that's like a mono top like this is going to lay a lot flatter.
Exactly.
So that would be my other recommendation. Let's see. Any other questions? I go back up to the top over here. I have questions looking over here. Let's see. What is the difference between Fiber Love conditioning spray and HD Smooth Detangler? Great question.
That's a great question.
So when it comes to conditioning spray, I'm going to start with that.
Okay.
So Fiber Love conditioning spray, that is designed as part of your weekly care treatment. So after you've gone ahead and cleansed your system every 6 to 8 wears, then you can go ahead after it's completely washed with your Fiber Love shampoo. You're going to spray your conditioning spray on the piece. That's once a week, right? So if you're wearing your piece every single day, every 6 to 8 wears, about every 7 days. Yep. So once a week, you want to wash your piece. Now, when it comes to your HD Smooth Detangling spray, it's a detangler spray. So it's actually meant to be used daily. It's great on any of your traditional synthetic and also your heat-resistant synthetic. It's a must. But that product is to be used daily with your wide tooth comb. A little bit goes a long way. in like styles like Sabrina and I are wearing right now, like I would really focus on where it's kind of rubbing or hitting areas. So for this, it's going to be like the ends, a little bit the nape area, but staying away from any hand-tied areas of the cap.
Exactly.
Because it's a detangler, and detanglers do what? They undo knots, and this part's
not
all
what we want.
knotted.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that we're staying away from any hand-tied sections. All right, let's see. Here's a great question. We get this a lot. Can I come to you and try on your pieces? So we do not have a retail store. We are the manufacturer. I mean, not us personally, but we represent them. We work here. And because of that, we do not have an established place to, come in and see the pieces and try them on. That being said, I'm going to direct you again to that store locator where you have the opportunity to find someone who's close to you, who can support you, and who can go ahead and show you the different pieces that we have to offer.
Exactly.
Let's see, scrolling back up here. It's a question about our care products and why we recommend them. One of the biggest things is there so many products out there, especially when it comes to human hair. And being a licensed cosmetologist, I was behind the chair for a while. And so I won't say the brand, but I would just promise that was the best thing in the world and nothing else was going to compare to it. Okay. Then I came to work for John Renault, and I realized that taking care of biological hair is so different than taking care of your alternative hair pieces. So all of our products are formulated and tested to support the fiber that is recommended for.
Exactly.
Another thing that's really cool is all of our products are also cruelty free. We don't really talk about it a lot, and then also vegan friendly. So some little extra things about our products to know, but that is why we recommend them. They've been tested, they've been formulated
specifically for our pieces.
Exactly.
And can we talk about how good they smell?
They smell so good.
Like
if you
haven't, so good.
If you haven't had the opportunity yet, you've got to try it. Like,
oh my goodness.
They definitely have like a light fragrance because we understand that a lot so you maybe have sensitivity to fragrance.
Exactly.
And so we don't want it to be overpowering, but they do. It smells like John Renault.
Smells so good.
All right. I know we're kind of coming close to the end here. So, this was a cute one. It came in a little bit later, but what style do you recommend for my Valentine's Day on Friday? Let's see here. Well, depending on where you're going and what the weather's like, but let's say it's going to be a torrential downpour wherever you're going, I'm going to recommend a synthetic fiber. The reason being is synthetic fiber is not going to change, which means you're going to have the best hair and all eyes are going to be on you.
All night.
All night.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that one too, synthetic fiber, because the weather, but the weather is like really unpredictable right now. Like it was raining last week and now it's sunny, but it's super cold. So with the synthetic fiber, you don't have to worry about the elements.
No, so you can focus on your outfit because you know your hair's going to look good.
Exactly.
All right, with that, we're going to go ahead and say thank you so much to everyone who joined us today. We talked a little bit about styling, care and maintenance, but we just want to make sure that we were able to show you some new styles. And Sabrina, you
new faces.
I know. Welcome. You did your first live.
Oh my goodness.
You survived. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Okay, good.
So happy to be here with you.
Good. All right. If you guys have any questions after the fact, and maybe you're watching the recorded version of this, please go ahead and type it in. We're really good about going back and looking at it. We want to make sure that this is a good use of your time, and it was really fun for us to spend some time with you. So like, share, give a couple thumbs up right now. And we will see you all very, very soon.
Bye, everyone.